Folks, before Castellano, well, let me just start talking. I'm ready to drink diet ginger ale, but you know what? I got to get a little something off my chest. It's getting real close, down to the wire. Election time is right around the block. And what does Castellano think? Is Castellano worried? Of course I'm worried. You know why? we got plenty of freeloaders the Democrat way. Here, free things. But folks, what you don't know is Barack Obama doesn't care. Because you know why? Free. He's out in 4 years. For the rest of his life, he gets a nice Hardy pension Cadillac plane. He's not going to have Obamacare, that's for sure. Gives a little speech at some university, gets $200,000-$300,000, $1 million. What depends on people still like him or not after this term as a president. But anyway, big money. He's got nothing to worry about. So if he destroys the economy, he'll be in his little fortress. Could I say like in Libya, the Libya fortress that he didn't protect so well? Hopefully he'll go someplace like there. But anyway, election's right around the block. Before Castellano gets started, another episode of the Rick Castellano Show. Great Granny, this diet ginger ale's for you. And believe me, I got plenty to say. Delicious. Now, who's Castellano voting for? Romney. Is he my ideal conservative politician? No, it's not my ideal. Jesus Christ would be, but he's not running. No, but he's so much better than the president we had in here. Well, let me talk a little about the president. Arnold, Republican, moderate Republican, doing all the network shows lately, Please forgive me. I had infidelity with my wife. I married a Democrat, and one of the biggest type Democrats, Kennedy, Shriver. Oh, did you know I had an affair with Bridget Nielsen? Yeah, I slept with her when I filmed Red Sonja. I don't know who telling who else. Could you see the liberal way coming out? Because that's their style. But anyways, he also had an affair and had a kid with his maid or his nanny or whatever you want to call her, but she wasn't a good-looking girl. I'm not talking about Castellano's good-looking. I'm talking about anybody's good-looking. But I guess Arnold had his saber from Red Sonja uncased and in the room, and he used it. 9 months later, a little Schwarzenegger came. Well, didn't use it. Those Schwarzeneggers, I don't know what the name is. I don't want to say the name because it's probably not her fault that he was chasing her around with a gauntlet. Anyway, he was asked who he's going to vote for. And I'm telling myself, please don't say Romney. Don't say Romney, because people are going to think that's what Republicans act like. Well, first off, folks, moderate Republican. He's a Republican in some ways, but he's very, very liberal in other ways. So you want to say, I'm conservative, so I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm conservative. I have core values that I believe in for this country. I believe in the Constitution. I'm against wholesale abortion. A la carte. Let's just have it. One for all for one, no matter what. Homosexuality. Fine, just don't shove it down my throat. If you decide you want to live some certain lifestyle, don't come and invading my lifestyle about it. Go ahead and do it. But don't tell me what I got to do. Don't tell me what I got to say is okay. Okay? So I don't want to ram down my throat. Don't make laws that you want to call it marriage. Okay? Because I believe in God, and God created marriage. Okay? For man and women. So you want to go and if you're a guy, you want to go date another guy and wear Depends at an early age? Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care. But when you want to unite and call your union marriage, then I got a problem with it. Okay? So, Barack and his cronies, Barack first. How am I going to get elected? Well, I want to get all these voters over. People ain't going to vote for me because I've been in Reverend Wright's church, and we know we hate white people over there. What am I going to do? Well, I'll believe in God, not the God I believe in. And not only that, Barack Obama, check it in one of his quotes. Barack Hussein Obama said, when he was talking about God, well, I'm not even going to make a decision on that. That's another pay grade. It's a higher pay grade than mine. Okay, so he didn't want to speak on something. But guess what, Mr. Obama, in your second term, and when you failed miserably in your first one, now your pay grade's higher than the mighty one, our Lord and Savior, because now your views on marriage, before you said it was between man and woman, now it's anybody that wants to. Before, your views on whatever. You know what? Let me not hold back. I'm trying to pick my words. Let me have a little taste of ginger ale and get this bad taste on my throat and just tell it like it is. Anyway, not only did you say that marriage should be between a man and a woman, you woke up one day this election term with an epiphany. An epiphany. Well, I'll give you your epiphany. You saw how goofs. Did I say goof? Yeah, I said goof. Like James Alessi, that he had peanuts in his minuscule area of Rochester, New York, supporting the upstate area. He had a measly $40,000 in his account. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm nobody. I'm a nobody. People hate me already because I tried to sue somebody, because I tried to break in their house, and I tried to sue them when I fell down. What am I going to do? It's a big vote on gay marriage in New York State. Guess what? I can't make any money if I vote the way I'm supposed to vote. You know, I was voting as a Republican, a conservative. I got to vote. You don't know. That's not what we do as a Republican. I could make a couple bucks on this thing and do a re-election. I could act like, I'll have a lot of money. Because after all, I'm not a real politician. Or I am a real politician. Most people think they're all crooks. In this case, they're right. Anyways, Mr. Alessi went from 40,000 to 444,000 in a short time. Light bulb goes off. Happens around the state. Other people do it. Guess what? The president wakes up with an epiphany. I now support gay marriage. Gays in the military, even though Don't Ask, Don't Tell wasn't good enough. Because you know what? I don't care what you like. I don't care who you like. I don't want to hear about your girlfriend. I don't want to hear any of your relationships. You know what? I actually hate small talk. But anyway, you must go over and flaunt it. Hey, Sergeant. Salute you. By the way, I'm saluting you too. If I had a towel on, you'd notice. Yeah, salute nothing. I don't want to know. Don't ask. But I need the gay vote because they all go vote. You know, one thing I could do, I'm not going to disrespect gay people, but one good quality you do have, not saying that's the only qualities you have, one good quality you do all get out and vote. So you're going to get a good base if you go get the gay vote because they come out and they vote in droves. But Obama, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? My God, if he does believe in God, my God. I don't think he believes in my God. I think he thinks in Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. But anyways, with his buddy Reverend Wright, they gave a Lifetime Achievement Award to Louis Farrakhan that hates Israel and hates white people. That's who they have at their church. But anyway, I had an epiphany. It's not fair. I think that gay people should marry whoever they want to have. No, he did. And what did he do? Funnels of money. Is that brilliant? No, because he does anything he can to get elected. This man has no cause other than his own. His wife going out to Spain to buy purses on our dime. Okay? So, gets the gay vote? No. The Democrat convention. On up, down. President Obama says, I don't want God mentioned at our convention. We're going to take God out of politics. You know what? Couple of minutes on the tube, few reporters hear about it. All of a sudden, it's not such a good idea because even some of the liberal reporters believe in God. Some of them believe a little more than most do. But anyways, We got to change it. We got to change it. So you send your stooge there from L.A. I don't know. I don't know. He's a stooge. Happens to be a Hispanic, so I'm not picking on Hispanics, but this guy's a stooge. I wouldn't want him as my mayor. But anyways, it goes out there 3 times. You want God in or out? People downright said they wanted God out. But you look at his teleprompter, the camera shows that he already had it, that he had to put God back in. So a Democrat, what is the core belief of a Democrat? Not all Democrats, but a little more than half, they don't care about God. You know why? Because then they're going to be held accountable. So President Obama, before, when he wanted your vote, independents, conservatives, what did he do? He says he believed in God. Now he don't care about your vote anymore because you're not going to vote for him anymore. You know why? Because he goes around the Constitution. He supports gay marriage openly. And abortion, he's the foremost authority on it. Abortion any way you want it. He is the worst. I mean, I'm not just saying this. You know, I like Rick, what do you let's say some nasty things about Obama. Out of all the politicians, he believes abortion anytime, anywhere, any place. And if it happens to survive the abortion, kill it anyways. Let it lay on the table and die. That's Obama. So, what are you getting to, Castellano? What I'm trying to tell you is Obama will do anything he can to become president. He will sell his soul to the devil, which I know he did. Okay? Wait. We're talking about Obama. He thinks he's going to get 40 virgins when he dies. Yeah. Just like his wife was a virgin when he met her. What do you think? She's got that? She chews on the tobacco, and I think she's just a creature of habit. Anyway, goes back to Schwarzenegger. Like, you didn't think I was going to forget about Arnold. He says he watched Obama in the first term, and he said, he's got to go by the way a guy performs. They don't do a good job, you got to fire him. But he didn't say he was going to vote for it. He said he's going to wait till he don't know that much about Romney. He's going to wait till the debates to decide who he wants to vote for. Anyway, so moderate Republican Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to wait for the debates. Folks, watch these debates. Actually take the time and watch, and then pay attention and see how many times this guy lies. Speaking of lies, Castellano has a little fact check in the newspaper, so you don't have to look it up on a computer. On Romney, this is on Romney catching Osama bin Laden. This is what Romney said about catching Osama bin Laden. I'll tell you, Castellano needs another little swig to wet my palate because I'm getting a little rough under the edges. But, okay. Question. Did Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney say it's not worth moving heaven and earth to kill Osama bin Laden? Folks, if you haven't paid attention to me in a long time, pay attention now, because I'm going to show you a Democrat, what Democrats do, liberals do, how they twist and snatch a couple words just to try to deceive you. And they'll put little sound bites that people have got time playing basketball, football, or pinochle or something like that, chasing broads, and they hear a couple quick glimpses on the news, and they think that's what really happened because they don't have the time to find out what's really going on, i.e. Sonny. Answer. Yes, but the context changes when you look at the full quote, which the conservative website Town Hall obtained from Romney campaign about this 2007 interview. Let's hear what the actual interview did say. He's one of many, many people who are involved in the global jihadist effort. He's by no means the only leader. It's not worth moving heaven and earth and spending billions of dollars just trying to catch one person. It is worth fashioning and executing an effective strategy to defeat global violent jihad, and I have a plan for that. That's what he actually said. Don't take them out of context. So, like, the president lied. Him and his cronies on 9/11. You people, I'm going to say the majority of you, okay? Don't give a crap. Otherwise, let's have a little swig here. Hey, girl, that's a nice chunk you got there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, barbershop talk. Barbershop talk. Listen, on 9/11, our Libyan consulate was attacked. What did the president say? What did his people say? Hillary Clinton, Rice, President, Gibbs, and he was people. Oh, it's because that dumb video that some idiot shot down in Florida. It's all because they're getting mad because of that. Well, Fox News exposed them first. Now, New York Times, Wall Street Journal, everybody's exposing the lies of this administration. Because guess what? They knew less than 24 hours later that it was a terrorist attack. A terrorist attack with 50 armed soldiers, 50 tanks, heavy armory, and they blasted these people to smithereens. They had a perimeter set around her so no Americans could escape. They tortured and beat Mr. Stevens. Why? Because that's what they believe. Either you're with them or you're against them. There's no kumbaya. And guess what, gay people? Muslims don't like you. They want to kill you. What's this goof's name? This guy from Iran. I can't even think of his name. I don't want to think of it. Ahmadinejad. What did he say at the UN this weekend? If he was in charge of the United States, he would kill all the gay people. Oh, but you gay people go vote for Obama. Obama's letting this guy get the bomb. Anyway, back to my point. 9/11, we had a terrorist attack. We didn't protect our ambassador. And what we do? We had, we didn't put enough people, enough security there. 2 Navy SEALs. Not Navy SEALs to work that day. They weren't working. They heard it on a radio. And they ran there and they got there and they got slaughtered along with one other. They got murdered in cold blood by these terrorists that we didn't know until 7 days later. The Obama administration kept the lie up that it was because of the dumb video.